dancing like they up in disco. You niggas in fist smoke, you stay up that dip low. You niggas stay off and get low. Heard you way up in Frisco, and you say what the heck so. Every player gets snipped nose, acting gay up in Cisco. Might take the day off and play up at Mistos, causing chaos and play a calypso. I paused in kitchens and caused addictions. I paused prescriptions and caused inflictions. Lil Bixby playing in stores and Brixton on the dark web. You gotta pause every doors, cause encryption. Tesla engines, pause the pistons. I seen every floor I leave sore and listing. For that action, they sponsored the Bronson. They was hooked on that shit like Johnson and Johnson. That freeway, Ricky Ross, straight out of Compton, straight out of Bumpton. Red on blue, violence in the land. The projection of the will, the perfection of the kill, the reflection of the pills. I'm a frontline soldier, I'm no doja. These crystals not for focus in crypto. Diamonds is dancing like they up in disco. You niggas in fist smoke, you stay up and dip low. You niggas stay up and get low. Heard you way up in Frisco, and you say what the heck so. Every player gets snipped now, acting gay up in Cisco. Might take the day off and play up at Pistols, causing chaos and play a calypso. Hickory dickory down, hit a lick, put the sticky in the box. When the blicky get hot, lick off a shot. Heavy in the pedal, we slip off a knot. Heavy in the ghetto, they crib walk a lot. Crib walk the crypto, lift off the stocks. Drips off the crystal and pots. Disco rods in the blocks on my chain from the crystal shop. In the light air, lift off the rock. Toe from the right chain on my block. White paint on my socks. White paint on my socks. Hickory dickory dock. Hit the lick, put the sticky in the box. When the blicky get hot, lick off a shot, we lick off a shot. Players in crypto, diamonds is dancing like they up in disco. You niggas in fist smoke, you stay up that dip low. You niggas stay off and get low. Heard you way up in Frisco, and you say what the heck so. Every player gets snipped now, acting gay up in Cisco. Might take the day off and play up at Pistols, causing chaos and play a calypso.
Yo, peace to the family, man. Peace to you and yours, man. It's your boy Spin, man. Soon Red gonna pop right back up to get to y'all, man. So go ahead and shout out where you're calling in from. I hope y'all realize that this is Techno 26, right? It's Techno Tuesdays 2026, family. You know what I'm saying? It's getting better than ever. You know what I'm saying? We live and there. Look, there go your man right there. Yeah. Peace to the family, man. Peace to the God, man.
You are now rocking with the best, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the building. Let me know how we sound on the audio. Welcome to Techno Tuesdays. You are now rocking with the best. Yes, this is your host for the evening, Brother Red Pillar, joined by Spin City in the building, and we are here, episode number 47. Lord have mercy. 2026. Y'all gotta look out.
Techno 26, man.
Yes, Techno 26. We outside with it, baby. First and foremost, how are you doing, my good brother Spin City, for this first show of 2026? Tapping in from Spin City headquarters.
Yeah, I'm active, man. I'm active in the HQ, man. I'm all the way Minty out. You know what I'm saying? It's the year of the Minty 26. Yeah. As we descend into the good halls here, a lot of transitions going on, a lot of spiritual tech going around. You know what I mean? Really making this stuff happen in real life. Real melanated spiritual tech at its finest. Yes. I mean, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling hopeful.
Beautiful. Indeed. Y'all make sure that you tap in with the good brother for the Minty AI. I'm sure that he'll be speaking about it as we move forward tonight. But man, there is so much to talk about in this space. I think we took one Tuesday off because we were doing the year in review, and the time was not permitting for one of these. We didn't want to rush the show, so we said, you know what, we're gonna cap off our run. We're gonna cap off our journey. We're gonna cap off our year at 46. You know, what's that? How many weeks in a year?
Out of 52.
50 out of 52. That was a great number. You know,
That was a
the
good run in
consistency.
between
That was a
travel.
good run.
In between, I mean, we did Invest Fest, we did the Strong In, and the Strong In was crazy. You know what I mean? When folks
Strong and
listen,
was
Strong In was
right.
so strong. You know what
The
I mean? We
strong end
showed,
was the strong end was like a housewarming, a conscious, metaphysical, ceremonial, because it was on the solstice and it was on the atlas. So yeah, the charging up of the headquarters was very intentional, and I'm so glad that all of the things fell into place the way they did.
yeah, definitely. We're gonna have another kickoff here on the then we're doing the 24th. We're doing the 24th at the headquarters.
Right.
The mind frame is the final 9 to 5. What you're going to be able to come up and do is meet Spin, Red, Hitsayu, and a few other special guests where we're going to talk about absolute branding, marketing, and continuing from there. So it all fits in from media, from KTL. It fits in the branding of Hitsayu Aku, and it puts in the marketing of Spin City headquarters and a Menti. So that three-headed dragon again, that Hermes Trismegistus once again. Yes. It's going to be 24th out here, again, Atlanta, Georgia. Every month, something to be cracking. Having my brother come down at the beginning of February, do a tattoo party. So everybody can get their locks and they eyes of Ra put on from my brother. So yes, definitely cracking, man. Spin City HQ, the Strong End, the winter solstice opened it up. Great spirits. Even if the door opens itself, I don't think that it's a negative spirit. I think all good spirits have been welcomed over here to where I'm at.
How many times did the door open itself, Spin?
I think once.
Okay.
Not unlatched. I told Hit and I told everybody, you know what I'm saying, with the door open by itself, you know what I mean? This is one of the guys wanting to see what's in the building.
You feel me? Definitely tapping in from the trailways, because where you are, it feels like it's an ancient trailway. You know, I could feel the energy of the ancestors. There's actually a mound, a huge mound on the way to your crib, huge mound that they excavated and whatnot. You can see they got bulldozers and all type of cat vehicles around it. But yeah, powerful energy over there.
It's been all good, man. So I feel like a real beacon of it did have to do with the winter solstice. We're having Ra Aku, we're having Ra's band come through. Even Ghost, you know, I know he's been lit lately. He's going by G Host. And, you know, him lighting up with sage, with what else did he bring? The eucalyptus oil. So it's all good, man. The spirits have definitely been good. I've been rocking and rolling with my folks. Yeah, so just monumental things going on, and monumental things going on when it comes to software and technology, coming from the family, by the family, for the family.
Right. Tell them about that show that y'all launched yesterday, you and Hit.
Yeah, Sayaku, he came through, man. He been romping around Atlanta himself, making it known. So me seeing what I wanted to do as far as a mentee, you know, it's just gonna be a marketing software. Anybody can use it. You can white label it. You can use it for yourself, use it for your clients, use it for your Emerald OS and your Go High levels. Cool, right? To get the brand structure that Hitsayu brings. Because again, you know, everything has to go by spirit, because millionaires don't believe in astrology, billionaires do. So we must walk in the same light, meaning we go by the stars, we go by the story, we go by the person. Becoming the brand, being the brand, breathing the brand is something that Hit, you know, also, you know, tends to hit on. So yeah, definitely, man. We did monetize it Monday, and he just told folks how to walk a brand in, align it up with a mentee, and get busy for sure. So we built for about another 44 minutes. On a monetizing Monday, and he showed folks a lot of game, gave them a 3-step process on how to get started in real branding, primal ontological loops down. So, yeah.
It's very important that the family, especially in the beginning of Janus, right, in the beginning of this fiscal, they're getting information that they can apply in real time to take them out of this rut or this fatigue and this quote unquote dog chasing his tail type of thing that's going on with social media these days. Real solutions in real time. And the only thing that's asked is that you apply it. You know what I mean? So shout out to what y'all doing. And let's
Yeah,
keep this shit going. You know what I mean? Let's
yeah,
keep it
definitely.
going.
We want to make sure, you know what I'm saying, KTL All Stars, coaches, mentors all go on the rise this season. We all must go on the rise. We all know what we got going on, what we must do, where we must fit. And let's just make this thing go up like it never has before. 25 was
Right.
real strong, with the introduction of Techno Tuesdays.
Right.
The information that started to come out. The AI accelerated 444 for 6 months in a row. And then everything that was done with original Black God. We got a couple more Fire Fridays came back. I mean, so
More
it's
fire.
overall,
Yeah.
yeah. You know what I
It was
mean?
all
H Factor, the rise of Giant. You know what I mean? People,
right. Jets in life and
um,
yeah.
uh, Justin. People from the spiritual world are starting to get noticed more in technology. And I've been saying I think KTO is in the lead, so we need to stay in the lead, stay as a team, keep the structures, and continue to rise. We can't actually afford to fail. I've been deeper in the
Right.
war chest all winter. I'm still in the war chest. I'm still looking at organization. I'm still looking at systems. So it must be played that way.
It must be. You know what I mean? It definitely must be. This is going to be a very, very lucrative winter for us. January is not the month to do things like in public. January is the month to do the inner work in private. Janus, more so than anything, is the time of reflection because Janus is the two-headed god. So the thing about Janus, why they named it January, the two-headed god, one looks to the past and one looks to the future. You feel me? It's not two-faced, it's a two-headed god. So January is usually about reflection, but it's also about death and renewal and whatnot. It is the winter season, but that's not a bad thing. It's how you get KTL All Stars 2.0. That's how you get 2025 and 2026 leveling up. You feel me? That's how people build and whatnot. So this is going to be a great month of inner work and reflection. I'm still booked to go to South America with the brother G host. We'll keep everybody definitely updated as to what that's looking like. But February, not to get ahead of myself, good brother. February, that right there now, black, what they would call Black History Month,
We're gonna do it again.
and what we renamed Afrofuturism Month. You know what I mean? We like the month of Janet, looking forward and looking back. February is no different. There's going to be looking back to our ancestors who we are also going to highlight. We're going to pedestal them. We're going to even teach a larger amount of people this year than we did last year about those 100 inventors that are unsung. I don't even want to say black inventors. I just call them unsung inventors. They have been undiscovered, you know. So with the use of the tools, with the use of the systems, with the use of the platforms, and with the use of the AI, we are going to be pushing that. But we're also looking forward. Afrofuturism month. This is the month when everything is really going to take off. A mentee is going to have full wings and legs. I don't know. Maybe we might debut the leather then in February.
Alpha launch is True New Year. Round
True.
one
Okay.
beta launched on New Year's Day for day
On
one.
New Year's.
March 20th on True New Year will be Alpha
Right.
launch.
Alpha launch.
We're
Right.
gonna
So
have
the
some
build up.
fun with the leathers and some other stuff that me and Jefferson from Athletics definitely putting together.
Definitely. That's why I say it'll grow its legs It'll get its wings. It'll begin to mature, same way like a embryo or a tadpole. And I'm sure
Mhm.
the leather gonna be in the building. The Lettermans will be there. That's
Yeah,
what I mean. The
leather, man.
eagle, the eagle will touch down in February. Um, yeah, we're gonna see a lot. Imaginarium,
Mhm.
fantasy complex industry. There's gonna be a lot of things going on in Afrofuturism month. Please, y'all, prepare yourselves to see something that you've never seen before. Trust me, I'm full of surprises. So yeah, man. But this is the month that we're gonna build. This is the month that we're gonna bring everything to the table. And we also have some guests that we'll be bringing on Techno Tuesday. I have a brother by the name of Malik Deshawn,
Mhm.
and a good brother Malik Deshawn. He just dropped an app that is basically it's a groundbreaking app. Blue Pill had him on the show the other day, and
Mhm.
he was debuting his app there and whatnot. It's a soft launch on it, but it deals with the tarot, and it deals with, man, knowing thyself, people be getting to know one another based off of true math, based off of your charts, based
Mhm.
off of your numbers and stuff like that. So things like that get me excited because I know
Exactly.
that my audience, along with other things, they want to all discover who they truly are from a molecular level all the way up into the highest of levels. So yeah, we got that.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice. I love a good, what I'm saying, talking about the stars and the wheels and all the, and letting it be a guiding light. So yeah, I definitely want to
Facts.
see that. I definitely want to see more spiritual tech than rec tech. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Tech that's
That's a
there to control you, manipulate you maliciously. That's rec tech. And then
rec
now,
tech.
so
Right.
now, coming up with the spiritual technologies in which we can find ourselves, know ourselves, push our businesses, make our music, make our images with no negativity, taking off the
Mhm.
guardrails that control our narrative, even when we use other AI systems. So, yeah,
Right,
shout out to Sivam, shout out to Brother Lee, shout out to Giant, everybody that's doing it, man.
right. H Factor. I know he got some things rolling out. Him and Blue. They have the Farming movement.
Yeah,
Uh, have the music app Black Box. Shout out to Yap It. We got to bring the good brother from Yap It on here.
yeah.
I know you've been building with them.
Yapit, me and Yapit have a deal. It's like this right now. So, yep, me and Yapit got something we working on.
Right, right. So yeah, a lot of things, y'all. Jetson Life landing a plane. He's getting deep into the animation and whatnot. Shout out to and the automations and the app developments. Shout out to Jetson Life. So yeah, man, everybody is growing. Everybody is prospering. Shout out to the Discord. I haven't been on the Discord in a minute. I got to make my return over there. I believe it
Yes,
is still
bro.
there. Yeah, it's
Well,
definitely.
shout out y'all
Mhm.
Discord, man. Shout out to Brother Rich, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe even might do a little class, a master class in there, just to get them all acclimated, like a follow up.
Yeah,
I think a follow up is in order. I'm gonna reach out to Savon and see what he think about that.
yeah, definitely.
But definitely.
And AI is so fast.
Even
Way in November, you feel like
I was
it's a while
feel
already.
like it was a while ago. Like real talk, I really do. Even with the replay of it, we haven't even got the replay out because everybody been so tied up. So
Yeah,
that's a whole nother thing I got to talk to Black 363 Empire about.
yeah.
But yeah, man. So now that we got all of those announcements out of the way, let's give
Mhm.
a little bit of insight into the world of let's just say AI and technology, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, what were your thoughts about the Time magazine featuring AI, the people behind AI as the person of the year for 2025?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely spoke on it. I spoke out about it real loud when we first seen it. But then people
Right,
did tell me that it's not for us to get on those publications anyway. It's for us to build our own. For those folks that went up there, it's Mark Zuckerberg, it's Elon Musk, it's other people, and it's that
right,
they are the AI architects of the season. Everything that they say goes in artificial intelligence. Okay?
Right.
Everything that they say goes in artificial intelligence. What they're saying. Look at the message there. This is the people that are making the world go around with AI, when it's a lot of melanated folks doing a whole lot better without being biased, but not playing it at the highest level to even get said recognition. For there to be no melanin throughout the entire magazine, it's like, okay, that's for us to step back. Remember, you guys know I'm more of a war general. I don't continue to look at what happened. I want to quickly get to the solution of how we make the comeback. If we know for sure the winners aren't allowed to let the losers rewrite history, we have to make the underground railroad, the overground railroad, the cloud railroad, to be able to have the leverage. We have no leverage. We have no chips. We have no data centers. So then when we go to complain about they got too many chips, they getting chips from China, they getting chips from Singapore, they getting chips from America, NVIDIA serving China, and they are, of course, the melanated voice is not being heard in there. So it's time to go get heard, get seen, and get felt at the highest level of technology. CES happened yesterday where Jensen Huang went out there and he explained how NVIDIA now has an auto taxi deal with Mercedes-Benz.
Crazy.
Okay.
He showed some shit yesterday.
And when Jensen spoke yesterday, he spoke on something that I've been speaking about since 2022. Artificial simulations to teach vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody on the net not say. Everywhere I've gone over the last few years, I gave to the melanated community. If y'all don't want to, even if you're a Spin City hater, you got to say, man, this is the nigga that taught us about autonomous vehicles.
Right.
How they work, how they think, and how they go. And you mean to tell me Jensen Huang drops it in the beginning of 2026? Who's really in the lead? Who's really thinking forward? Where's the information truly coming from, and where's the information truly going?
Let me go and share this screen. I'm going to take the family on a trip to the CES Awards, so we could all see what is being rolled out. You know what I mean? That'll give us an advantage, and it'll also show you what direction this market is headed into.
And the new supercomputer I was talking about yesterday while it was on. Supercomputers used to be the size of a room. And then they cut them down, they condense them down, they condense them down. So now you got 1,000 supercomputers inside of a quantum computer the size of a room. Computers just rewound. When you go to that section of Jensen's talk, where everything behind him is a computer.
Right.
But it's a whole bunch of supercomputers. Yeah, light that up. Shout out to Lego, too. Smart bricks are crazy. Bridge, you came off of there, and I can't see these words.
Yeah, I was talking to the good brother Malik. He's gonna pull up real quick and show off his tech. Ladies and gentlemen, CES 2026. I believe we're in Vegas, right? Las Vegas Convention Center. If you live in the Vegas areas, I would suggest you find a way into this event. That's one of the advantages of being in Vegas. You get to stumble upon all of these futuristic conventions and get the advantage point, you know. But I'm gonna go over some of the new stuff they dealing with right here. Let's see.
It was yesterday, gang.
Yeah. So we have the Acer computers. They have the new Acer computers. I guess these are very durable, mid-range, for everyone from budget buyers to enthusiasts. Okay. Finally, an AI clone to handle your busy work. An AI clone to outsource menial tasks. Sign me up. My persona claims to be just that, an A powered digital twin designed to offload time consuming workplace inquiries. Built by Ignite Tech, the service is strictly for business use. It lets employees train an AI avatar with their expertise to handle routine requests in HR, finance, and IT support. The result is fewer "where's the policy on this" messages and more time for real work. Boom, there you have it. So that's how they're gonna replace the people. They'll have them build they'll have them build a twin out, right, of themselves. Rather than fire an employee, why not just have you make a digital twin of yourself, right? That digital twin could be the person that the receptionist is talking to. They'll pay you half of your pay, right? And then they'll let the digital twin just do the job. That's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
They're letting these people basically put themselves out of work willingly, though, because
Mhm.
you're gonna clone an AI to do your tasks. Now, if you work for yourself, that's not a bad thing, though.
Not a bad thing.
You see how that works?
Look
Now,
how
if
you
you
have
work
to
for
look
some,
at it. This is what I'm
right.
saying. Come
This
on.
is this is this is the dichotomy of why people such as me and Spin will get into spats or even get caught up in that confusion, because the mind states are completely different. We're not looking at it as the glass half empty. We're looking at it as it's half full. What if you have your own business and you're looking to do other businesses and you want to basically set this automated business up? This works. But if you're worried about somebody else that you're working for and the technology replacing you, yes, that becomes a quagmire,
Mhm.
you know?
Mhm.
So it's all perspective based, y'all. Everything is perspective based. One voice can't speak for many. One voice, one perspective, or one option, it cannot blanketly generalize everyone's experience. Is going to catch on with a contingency of people, because that's who that conversation is meant for. The fear mongering,
Yeah.
the pessimism, the not speaking solutions but speaking problems. Yeah, that's not us though. That's not what we're doing. Yeah, so this is interesting. Hands on with the Clicks Communicator. The Clicks Communicator is a BlackBerry style phone companion. um, they are working with these clicky keys. I guess this is like a dumb phone. Okay.
A dumb phone.
Yes. It brings back physical phone keyboard and is designed as a more focused, less distracting mobile experience. You know, a lot of people are switching away from the smartphones. They're ditching. That's like the new thing. A lot of people are ditching those smartphones and just going to the what they call dumb phones, especially with their children. So Boston Dynamics, the people who are behind those scary ass dogs that you've been seeing over the years and whatnot, they just released a real robot, an actual walking, talking robot, conspicuously enough, named Atlas. You know, and they say he will tackle manufacturing jobs. Brothers in the factory, they bring an Atlas into the factories to do manufacturing. Once again, if you own a factory, or if you have an idea of building up your city or your town or your village and whatnot, or your, whatever your whatever that is, then an automated robot that's doing manual labor is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. If you're building a studio in the back on your land, or if you're moving things around, yeah, I don't want to wait for a homie to pull up, or I don't want to go to Home Depot and pick somebody up. I'll just turn
Yeah.
my robot on. You know, Uber's self-driving robo taxi is almost here. Yikes.
Mhm.
So they all came together. Uber, Neuro, and Lucid banded together to bring the Lucid Gravity SUV robotaxi to Uber customers.
Yep.
Would you get in one? Mm,
Of
mm,
course.
mm.
You know me, man. Y'all know your boy, man. You know I love a good robo taxi initiative, man. But
Good
also,
robo
if I
taxi.
see the positive, I see the negative because Uber and Lyft and Tesla, they all use human driving data to train the minds of the cloud that services robo taxis and autonomous vehicles.
Mm. Look at this crazy shit right here. They have something called this is a lollipop star. And they said, did you ever wish, have you ever been enjoying a lollipop and thought, I wish this thing would play music directly into my head?
Oh,
You'll hear the music for this lollipop, which was specifically made for this product. Once you bite down on a lollipop, thanks to bone conduction technology. Listen to this. There are 3 songs from 3 artists to choose from: Ice Spice, Akon, and Armani White. Come on, fam. So you mean to bite on a lollipop and hear fart? That's crazy. That's crazy. What are they doing in people's brains? Akon, I'm locked up. Uh,
damn, man. Yeah, voice into the skull, man. Yeah, that's some other shit.
yeah, that's crazy. AI bartenders. Man, they removing the star tenders from us. What the
Yeah,
hell?
AI bartending, AI cafes have been hot in the Bay Area for sure. Because all it
Right.
is mixing a drink and with a certain amount of
Just
millimeters in weight. So
right. That's programmable.
yeah,
A
and how many
solar
people
charge.
tips to go to the my bad, bro? Just how many people want
Right.
the tips to go to the bartender over and over again when they can just reap it all just by getting a $30,000 a year robot?
Right. So this how they gonna grab. This how they catch the elders or the old heads that be like, AI is for the devil, you know, because they was raised on Star Trek. The scooter that drives itself. This niggas got this. They got the driverless scooter now. They got the
On
they
the
got the what you call.
robo wheelchair.
You got robo wheelchair, bro.
You don't need nobody
You
to
got
push you around for old folks that's alone.
you feel me? They
Technology,
want to
man.
get somewhere. Yeah, you just put the thing in the GPS and you off on your way.
There it is, man. Technology,
Watch you
man.
see, the young niggas we're driving this. The YN's gonna adopt this scooter right here. They lazy. Uh
They lazy.
Meta Meta thinks writing on your pants beats talking to. Oh, you bro, did you see the Meta glasses update?
Yeah, with the wristband.
Crazy, crazy, bro. They got the what they call that? The screen, the
The screen is
teleprompter.
yeah.
Yeah,
People talk,
yeah.
their words go up in captions right there over your right eye.
Oh, that's so crazy.
Yeah, they're going for 700 right now. I'm gonna just wait a couple of months until they go down
Till
to
they
five.
go down. Right. Earbuds that capture speech below a whisper.
Mm.
Earbuds that capture speech below a whisper.
So CIA goddamn earbud.
Basically, CIA said, man, let's make a startup. You know,
Oh, man.
let's turn this old tech into a startup, get some bread. All right. So yeah, man, it's a gang of new stuff. All right. You could turn your phone into a Game Boy with a flip pad. This mirror projects your health trajectory in just 30 seconds. So you look into the mirror. So now imagine if you had a health spa, Reiki set spot, anywhere that they be having in the A where they do health self-care for people. They got the longevity mirror now. Similar to how they have the bloodless blood test. You put your hand on the thing and it will give you a complete breakdown about your health.
Yeah, mirror on the wall. Yeah, definitely, man. That's crazy because I mean, again,
Yeah,
see, this is what I'm saying. Like we've gone through holistic medicine and stuff for quite some time, and we've known what the blood test does, the eye test, the skin fold test, um, the lip edge test, the visual things that tells you about health. You know, your gums. You do your gum,
mm-hmm.
course, you do your eyes, the veins, the yellowness or the whiteness. So that's like sound like what they're doing with technology in the mirror.
Yeah, the biometric slash biocoherence slash biotech field is going to explode in 26. It's going to skyrocket. Trust. Um, so the allergen alert portable lab detects dairy and gluten in your food.
Oh well,
Man,
there.
I know some people that's real serious about this stuff. They will walk
Yep.
around with this right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Again, that's more holistic health wisdom going into tech.
Right, right. They got a smart ceiling light that mimics real skylight. I'm good. Ain't nothing beat the sun. They got powerful vacuums.
Just technology, y'all. That's what it is. It's just the latest in technology. Here, check this out. That
Yeah.
Snapdragon and that
Oh,
Lego.
this the one that made the big noise. Um, yeah, this is big right here. But this one right here, the Lego sensor, they got smart bricks now with Lego.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh. Because that's like a big thing right now with adults and children. My daughter had me splurging on Legos for her birthday.
Yeah, I
But
came
now
up
they got this.
with Legos ever since I can remember. All the way up until like last year. I might got some Legos on me here. It's just, I've always been a builder, always been a
Right.
architect.
So Lego bricks aren't probably the first toys that come to mind when you think of gadgets on display at CES, but the classic building blocks are getting a splashy tech makeover. The new smart bricks are part of what Lego calls Smart Play System, and each brick comes equipped with chips that can recognize other bricks, measure tilt and movement, generate sounds, activate LED lights, and much more. The new smart bricks will debut in new Star Wars Lego sets on March the 1st, ranging from 70 to 160.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
they
that.
they not even waiting. The rollout is immediate.
That's because they've
Um,
been building it for the last 2 years without talking.
right.
A lot of people need
Damn.
to learn that in technology. Build something for 2 years, don't make no bread off of it, and then say it when
And
it's
then
good.
launch it. Right. And then launch it because it's like the timing is perfect. Children right now, they got them little squares. I'm gonna go right in my son's room and grab it. My son, without anybody telling him what to do, was taking those little squares and building like castles and spaceships and
Or the
a
magnets,
bunch of the magnetiles, right? So the
100%.
magnetiles, then you got the light up magnetiles now. So we bought them some light up magnetiles, right? So when they get their hands on this, I'm talking 1 year olds and 2 and 3s when they start working. So now you're talking about smart Legos where they'll be building engineered style type of stuff. It's going to work with their minds. It's going to benefit their minds.
Definitely.
So I'm like, damn, chips in the fucking Lego block. But hey, you know what I mean? We live in a world where it's the internet of all things.
See, bro said they're gonna be using 20G towers to run this shit and microwave everyone who taps into these extra products. That's what it's crazy, bro.
Man,
It's like if tech only scares you, I'm not gonna lie, man. If tech only scares you, bro, hey, this Techno 26, man, y'all. If tech scares you, man, just
right,
it's fine to be a Flintstone. Flintstones live good lives, man. It's really actually not that bad. But damn,
right. Motorola has a book style foldable phone. What else? The Sony new security camera.
man.
Amazon reveals its newest TVs. I'm not a big TV person, but I see it. It's like a frame. They got the frame TV. So the
Yep.
TV's in a frame. Now, this shit is fly because of the age of AI and because of my fantasy complex mind pop immediately.
Yep.
Where do you frame your artwork? I
Yeah.
don't want it in my hard drive. I don't want it on my computer. If I had it in a frame in the crib, or it's in somebody's restaurant, or
Yeah.
the frame is in Spence City, you got the Spence City headquarters with 4 big TVs up, or we in somebody's, huh?
Change these joints right here. You see where my finger at?
Yeah,
These two,
yeah, change them
them
two
joints.
right there in front.
You just AI them joints. That's what I'm saying.
I'm about to have a conversation in the near future, but not right now, about our role. We Scorpios, me and you. So you know what we deal with, right? The underworld and the afterlife.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things have been coming to me just organically. Like I met a lady the other day and her son made transition, and we were talking about preserving his music, right? Which turned into preserving his image. So I'm in a mind state right now. I'm in my Scorpio Death Doula bag. You know what I mean? My bringing, I would say in a form necromancy, but not in the sense of negative, a positive necromancy where people could the living the reanimation of loved ones and lost ones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just beginning to contemplate that a lot.
Yeah, I
You
definitely.
know,
I just got to shout out my little cousin Van had it got found dead today. So even when you brought that up, you know what I mean. I'm just thinking of what I got to do
damn, bro.
for my family
Condolences.
and Levan. So yeah, he was down in Louisiana. So yeah, even when you just bring it up, bro, it's just a reminder. You know what I mean. This shit is hey man, it's life. You know what I mean. So
So, right. So, envision something like this. You know how people write wills and trust and whatnot,
yeah,
and they have lawyers present, and they'll be like, you know what, I'm prepared to write this will out. So I'm literally preparing for the inevitable. Why don't we add on an extra to that and run the camera and let you talk for about 5 hours, right?
yeah.
To your future grandchildren, to your children, tell them how you really feel, tell them certain secrets, give out those recipes,
Yeah.
right? Let's get that information. And then when you make the transition, that will be in the frame, that will be always there. Not only that, because that becomes the knowledge base, that's the brain. Now the AI takes over, and Granny is coming alive every morning, giving us daily prayer. You know what I'm talking about? She's reminding your ass of shit that you told her that you was gonna do, or she's reminding you of some things. So yeah, I don't want to go too much into that right now. I don't want to give out the propriety. I want to say condolences to you, my brother.
But that's
That
all
that
shit is pretty much already out. Remember we seen them companies, and I
we
did it,
did.
and I did it with HeyGen. You know, what I mean, I put a certain HeyGen account. You know, what I mean, my children's names, and they have a clone of me in there because this shit can happen any moment. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I don't think it's gonna
Yeah,
happen, but this shit could crack at any moment. So I've definitely
my
left live
right
avatars behind instead of like bullet.
behind. Right. My biggest regret when losing ones that I love is that there's questions that I have unanswered. There's
Mhm.
things that I still want to speak on about. You feel me? I have an altar set up, and I speak to funeral cards. You would call me crazy. I
Mhm.
speak to pictures and funeral cards, and I speak in glasses of water. So if that's spiritual, if my mind allowed that to happen, and I don't look at myself, I'm doing this around people. I'm not even hiding it. You know what I mean? Like I'm literally talking to the ancestors. So to talk to the image of them and the likeness of them, and I want to say this, and I want to go on to the next one.
Mhm.
The most human thing that we have is our breath, because the breath is where the spirit resides. And the breath, to be honest with you, is the only off-planet thing, you know what I'm talking about, that we have in this body. The breath is where it's the ruh, it's the sentient light, right? If you break somebody's spirit, right? If somebody's spirit is broken, you can hear it, or you could feel it, or it will resonate through the ka, right? Through the breath, through the spirit. They be like, damn, that person's throat chakra is tore up, or that person is haunted, or they traumatized. When you hear their voice, you can hear it in the voice. So our breath, our voice, our human voice is the only real indicator of proof of life. So when the AI clones everything else, but you get to keep Granny's voice, y'all. You keep, her voice is what's really important. It's the voice. The voice is where it's the voice. It's people listen to voicemails. I got a whole damn hard drive with voicemails of people who are no longer with me. So I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Amazon. I'm gonna look into this. The Frame TV. The AI smart rings listens to your work meetings for you. Come on, man. We got, man. This right here. This. Somebody smoked and thought of this. This is a blunt right here. This was a highlight. This was a This happened after a session, bro. This happened after a session.
Don't
Look,
you wish copper rings could listen to your meeting and then record it? You can go like this and then listen to it back.
Man,
Troy said because wearables are the wave, and you know what? Even Jensen spoke yesterday about the most powerful coils in the new chips and stuff were all copper. So now all the spiritual folks can now you already realize that you're having wearable tech, but now you can make your wearable tech more wearable tech than last
more
time.
wearable, right? So we talking Raspberry Pi, we talking that copper coils, that Tesla coils. You know what I'm talking about? We talking that energy conductor on your flesh, on your epidermis, on your body, building up. What if you could wear copper that can help build up your auric field when you just tweak it? You know what I mean? Wow. He called it a high idea, right? Not an idea, a high
Hey, the chat stay with some good stuff, man.
bars.
The chat stay with bars, man.
Bars. So Tangem has a ring hard wallet. A ring hard wallet. That's crazy. That's crazy. I like that. Nigga might chop your ring off.
That's how they train most robots. They train most robots off of human movement. Again,
mocap.
It comes to becoming mocap, exactly, motion capture.
Mocap. And they rig it.
Having robots watch humans cook and cut. They're sitting there watching. To build a robo taxi, they had to have humans drive.
Look, they gonna pay niggas. They said that they was paying them to let the robot watch them cook. Yeah. Man. So the robots are being reinforcement training, machine learning. Something is being taught. They don't have to program it. It just will learn. It has a learning ability. Yeah. Right. And the AI is considered what they call black box. What is black box? Black box means either for military reasons, for propriety reasons, or just because they don't know. Black box means that they cannot explain what the hell is going on. That's what black box is. That's what AI is, black box. They don't know what's happening. They're acting like they do, but they don't. Or if they do, matter of fact, I would say because if they did know how it worked, China would let you know. One of these rogue states will put the paper out. None of them, you would think you know how China is. They throw the royal flush on everything America does. So they didn't even royal flush and say, nah, this is how it works. No, they don't know how it works. Samsung Display flexes its OLED tech in vehicles, robots, and creaseless foldables. You go, Samsung. You go. They got the best screens. I ain't gonna lie. Whatever the fuck they doing, they got some of the best cameras and the screens.
Camera, man. It's been asking me what kind of phone I got. Samsung Galaxy, man.
Yo, they had me literally. I was in the store. They had me I was about to get the Google Pixel phone, and then I switched to the Samsung. I was literally at the table doing the paperwork, and then my whiz was like, "Man, what about the 17?" And I was like, what you mean? She was like, because I got one, and then you got the 14, just go up. And long story short, I got booked with the 17 because the pricing. Now, yeah, the pricing made sense. But the Pixel, the Google Pixel, I was gonna walk out of there with no money down, and I think I had to pay $10 a month. Facts.
With Gemini fully used.
With is an AI phone, Gemini, all of that. I was like, bam.
Gemini AI Studio in a phone.
Yes, indeed. Do I know any websites that host crystal jewelry for sale? Yes. I'm gonna play the video. Let me see if the commercial is here. This is our good brothers. I'll send you the link. I don't have the commercial queued up. That would be Infinite Treasures. Okay. Infinite Treasures. The Pixel Flip joint. No, it wasn't the Pixel Flip joint. Not necessarily. It was just a straight up Google 10. But it was fire. Yeah.
It's fire.
Malik.
It's just good at technology. You know what I mean? A lot of folks don't open their phones and put it in developer mode. A lot of people don't even know how to make a smartphone smarter. You know what I mean? It's not anybody, but you can always go to your settings and put your phones in developer mode. That means you'll get all of the beta to most apps, like your Instagrams, like your whatever you're using. You get to see a little bit more and control a lot of bit more when it comes to your phone.
Right. So there goes the Atlas prototype. Look how they do their magic. You know what I mean? Look how they do their alignment. I would say rather they're aligning their robot with the Atlas prototype, right? At the same time with the third eye Atlas. You know, they wasn't talking about Atlas before that, but here you go. They rolling out their little Atlas prototype. Man, this age of I don't, man. Huh?
Look out, be on the ear for Boston Dynamics. They've been in this lane. They've been cooking for quite some time.
Quite some time. This is something that I'm interested in. The projector, the projector screen shit. More so than these big ass TVs that be spying on you and whatnot. Everybody got a big ass wall. You feel me? And these projectors, yeah, everybody got a wall. The level of clearness in the new projectors, oh my goodness. You would think that you was looking at one of them LED screens. You feel me? So yeah, I like those. I will put it on my ceiling. I like the shits that's screwed to the ceiling and then it beams it on the wall. You know, once again, mentally where I'm at, I want to see the AI on the wall. So it could I need to be in constant reminder of how fucking dope the catalog is and how dope this artwork is and how dope something that I might have or somebody in Imaginarium, something that somebody in the network has created, like some original Black God movies playing while I'm working. Yeah, that's good for my mind.
That's gonna look like how we did in InvestFest.
With that big ass screen, right?
The AI right in the joint.
Right there.
The wall.
Right there. Boom. So yeah, so for the most part, they're gonna have more things rolling out. I'll drop the clip of the CES with the homie in there. So y'all can see that.
Jensen Wong versus Jensen Wong, boy.
He battling himself. He his only competition. And my nigga, his leather look more expensive this time around.
His leather.
He got more crease.
Going to be built on top of AI.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, that's a monster, man. That's $1 million. That's I don't know how they polish that off. One more time.
PC to internet to cloud, cloud to mobile.
It's shiny.
Each time, the world of applications.
That's a salamander. My nigga carved up a salamander.
That's dragon.
That's dragon back. You know what I'm talking about? That's an albino gator they carved up.
Yeah, damn.
Let's see that on a big screen. We got to blow that.
Target a new platform. That's why it's called a platform shift. You write new applications for a new computer.
Damn thing in a way.
Yeah, that dude, man, they getting that tech bread, man. What are they on track to do?
Yeah.
1.4 trillion? These motherfuckers.
About 1.4 trillion.
And that's easy to
You
them.
go,
Yeah, we're projecting.
yeah, we're
At
projecting a
CES.
nice little trilly.
We
I like
finna
I like 4 trillion. Udo. Let me see you on a big screen, my boy. Let me see you, my boy.
high leathers. Let me see. We
I
had
put
50.
that bitch in. I try to
Yeah,
put that bitch in 4K, huh?
yeah. I was saying we was at 55. Do we have any tangibles, tangible tech for our folks? This good techno kickoff.
Yeah, we got Malik in the building. We about to show them some shit that's gonna blow their minds. We got some real tangible tech. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I want to bring to you our good brother, none other than Malik Deshaun in the building. Peace to
What's
the
up?
God.
What's up, brother? How y'all doing?
What up? What
We
up,
good,
Malik?
my brother. How are you?
Peace and love, man. Peace and love, man. Just want to, come through. I'm loving the conversation, man. I heard you speak on the breath. I often tell my children and tell my people, man, that the breath is the most dominant and most important part of our whole being because nothing exists without it. You know,
That's right.
um, you can be brain dead and the breath will still give you hope. So,
That's
definitely,
right.
man, that spirit,
You
that
could go
power.
without eating. You could
Yeah,
go without drinking. There's people that don't even have. There's a man that lost half his brain in an accident. He was still moving, but you stop that breath, brother.
oh,
And
you stop the breath, you snatch that breath. Yeah,
yeah.
that's why when people
So
when people say something is so overwhelming, it takes their breath away. You know,
Yeah.
you can even take your woman breath away if you smooth enough, and she'll love
yeah,
You know?
right.
you.
So I'm encouraging brothers and sisters to use your voice notes more. Use your voice, use your breath, speak your story into your voice notes. Speak to your afterlife. You know what I mean? Prepare yourself. Do that.
That's all.
Your breath in the future, your breath is gonna be more than your signature. Things that you write, it's not even they're gonna look at that like we can't even prove you wrote that.
That's
Your voice, there'll be a detector to tell if it's human or AI, and your voice is gonna be your John Hancock. Trust, you know. As you can see, the brothers in the vehicle, he might have been dropping a signal. We're gonna let him call, we're gonna let him tap back in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know, we got people that are already using the app and reporting good feedback. Okay. Let me go and pull the app up while we at it.
so yeah.
Malik,
Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm here. Just
all
keep
right,
me.
my brother.
I'm here. I'm here.
You good? I don't want to distract you. You need some time?
Nah, I'm driving, but we good. Go ahead.
Okay.
But we good to go though.
That's right. You're a grown ass man. I'm sure you could chew gum and walk at the same time.
He got it going on.
I'm about to
Yeah,
pull it up right now
ain't no
and share
question.
that with the family.
Okay, okay. So yeah, y'all. For y'all, those of you who don't know, if you can hear me well, um, I operate under a particular science called cardology, which is the 50 deck of playing cards that we use to play games with. But I actually understand how to use it as a human GPS and for true guidance in all aspects of life. So
Yeah, we losing him, or is that me?
I think we might have been losing him,
Yeah,
but
he
he'll be back.
moving around town, family.
Yeah, he's moving around.
Town, brother. It's all
Let me
good.
let me Let me see if our brother could pull over because I want him to pop out, be able to talk in the camera and let us know the premise behind this beautiful. I tried out the site, yo. I was blown away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, we could do a lot with this right here.
Yeah, use it a little bit. Shay, yeah, use it.
Yeah, the cardiology.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like, I was like, all right, it's gonna give me a little information and scrolls of information.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wow, I might have it open in a tab.
Yeah, the folks over there using
Yeah.
Brother Malik's stuff right now.
It was good because I checked out a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna get on camera and say what was good about it before we get the brother back? Just a little bit of we need some UGC.
Yeah, I could. Shit.
Yeah, pull up.
Yeah, grab that one. A Minty founder extraordinaire, Shay Love Light herself.
Hello.
Peace.
Peace. Thank you.
Greetings.
Yeah, I went on the site and I go on a lot of astrology sites I hadn't been on in a while. So I just put in my birth date in the site and it gave, a different overview of different phases of your life, your numbers and, your astrology.
Mm.
But I thought it was going to give me like a paragraph or two. And it was just so much information. And I bookmarked the page to make sure that I come back because it was just so thorough. And having done a lot of research and had a lot of readings, the information that I read was on point. So I was very impressed.
Oh, wonderful.
See.
Yeah, it was very easy to use.
Malik, can you do me a favor, my brother?
Yeah.
Is it possible for you to pull over like in a gas station or something? Because I would love for you to open the camera up and we chop it up real quick. Or are you in a rush somewhere?
I'm backstage. Can you hear me?
Back.
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah.
Look. Malik, your ass playing, man. I know you hear me out there, man. Your ass trolling. Copper Moon has said, hey, Miss Lady.
Yeah, hey, Copper. Let me get back in the chat.
Yeah, she in the chat over there, Copper Moon.
I'm dropping my son off at his haircut. I can't pull over till about 20 minutes.
It's all good. We should get him a pre-recorded joint.
Yeah, I'll put something together for y'all. Be in a better place.
Yeah, put a demo together, bro, so we can run it. So we can run them as commercial.
Yeah, I'll do that. I got you.
Malik, I want you to put castrologyforlife.com inside of a Minty. I want to see your marketing strategy that you get.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Because again, it's software for software.
And then put that.
Yeah, I'm open to that. But so if y'all can hear me, if before they cut me off, if they do again. So this is, like I said, I use this as a human GPS, and what I created here is like an ecosystem. It's a cardiology ecosystem where you can do everything. I recently added a dating proportion to it, like Tinder and Hinge, but it's based strictly off the numbers. It's high probability dating.
Yeah, that's really hard. He went off, but that is hella intelligent. You know what I mean? Making it based off the stars, making it based off the astrology first, making it based off the paperwork in the universe first, it'll get people more warmed up than going into cold dating. I mean, cold human dating and connection usually is cool, but you know, imagine a world to where the algorithm. You say, go ahead, Malik, say it again.
Yeah, but I was saying I built an algorithm with the cards, with the whole science of the planets and everything. So the algorithm is crazy accurate. The results that I've been getting, you know, even if you go to my relationship calculator and my compatibility analysis and put in somebody from your past or somebody you currently with, I mean, you're gonna see that it's gonna be stunningly accurate. And so this same process is part of the algorithm that's with the cosmic matchmaker. You know, so it tells you everything, which means no matter how beautiful or handsome you think a person is, or what they got going.
Yeah, he's strong. Yeah, as I'm saying, he's so on flow that, you know what I'm saying, the flow they killing you, man. They killing you, man. I want to ask Gemini how to build an algorithm. Yeah, I definitely built algorithms on there. Diamond King, once you look on there, I would say go to AI Studio, get a map. You can even go to GitHub and go into algorithms. You know what I mean? And then, execute on cursor, lovable. That'd be more of a cursor type thing, so you can put deep code inside of whatever you put in there. We gotta start learning how to really break these things down for real at the highest level. Red is on the phone. That's why y'all see him like that, y'all. He on the call. He's on a call, y'all. But yeah, definitely getting that algorithm in. You know what I mean? A mentee works off of his own algorithm, a training, retraining, prediction model. So why I keep bringing that up, and then why we're bringing on more software engineers than ever, is to influence you to hopefully grasp your own software. In the world of vibe coding, we don't vibe code. We figure out how to flow code, and we know code. You feel me? If you know code, you can flow code. You know what I mean? So you don't have to just go through bars and go through brackets and go through not knowing what you're looking at, and you're only trying to base it off the prompt. Don't base it off the prompt. And even if you do need to know how to code, then I would say, as you build out you vibe code a foundation. Okay? You vibe code a foundation. And when you have that foundation, you pull code brackets out. And then you bring it to something like Gemini, you bring it to something like ChatGPT, and you say, put this in study and learn mode. Now it will tell you what the code means and what the code does and what the structure does. What are the functions? It'll inform you in study and learn mode. So now when you're running into these hiccups on your Claude 4.5 or your Lovable or your Cursor or your Bolt, it doesn't matter what you're coding on. It's similar to how music went to Fruity Loops back in the day, and to where you can just click and find parts of the beat. And then now Fruity Loops turned into whatever. And now we have Suno, to where you don't have to piece none of that shit and you can put it all in the prompt. But folks that knew how to make beats, that use Suno, make good beats. You know what I mean? Compared to a person that just puts a little bit of English on there and say, hey, give me some music. It'll be music. But once, it's the same thing we talked about with the AI. We all started to, especially if you watch Techno Tuesdays, if you watch us, you have the AI to where something to look real, but you kind of like, that's AI. Look at the lips, look at the teeth, look at the fingertips. You know what to look for. Now in AI music, people know what to listen for, and you can tell. You know what I mean? So people who really know how to make beats and take Suno into studio mode make far superior beats than people that prompt it out. So I'm saying that same thing for coding. Even if you're just learning coding, sure, go vibe code, don't launch. You're going to make a foundation of your idea, explain your idea, and then you want to pick and pull, grab and stack, pick and pull, grab and stack. Now you're in flow code because you know code, and now you can grow code when you show code. Spin.
To this day,
Just make your tech smarter, man. Once y'all all get into that system, we all become some type of developer, some type of engineer in that world, to where now the speed of the world you can get on. When you're doing your, you know what I mean? When you're doing your sites, when you're doing your presentations, no one gets left behind, because we know exactly what the system is. You can be a player in the game. You can hate the player, you can hate the game, but as long as you fall in love with the systems, you'll keep some control and you'll keep some ownership on your side. I have to run that back. Go ahead, Rick. I see. You was on mute, though. He might still be on the phone, because you on mute us. You're not talking on Techno Tuesday. Yeah, you haven't been talking on Techno Tuesday. Giovanni, but you know you trolling. He said red Newt, mute. Yeah, no audio coming to Techno Tuesday. I thought she was on the phone all the time. Yeah, Techno 26, man. Techno 26. He's in a hot. Yeah, we can't hear you, bro. We trying something. Yeah, you use a phone for it. I mean, it's still a good microphone, because yeah, it works through the phone. It was clean the whole time. And then you start taking those calls. Not yet. We gonna wait till we hear a good word. But yeah, I mean, I'll be careful with the vibe coding and the, yeah. We taught you all last year to, master your animations. So applications, automations, this season, applications, automations, autopiloted businesses, should be better than last season, because all of the vibe coding platforms were becoming way better. They were all babies last year. Oh, here we go. I heard a little something now. Take it off mute, though. It didn't go again.
There you go.
Yep.
You hear me?
Yep.
Well, what the hell happened? But yeah. Malik, where you at, my brother? Are you ready, my brother? All right, he's still getting ready. In the meantime, between time, I'm gonna show. I'm working on damn. Fuck.
Quartz crystal clear. I got a quartz on here. I done finally got my Infinity Gauntlet together for 2026.
Yeah, that's fire. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute.
Ready to snap and make half of my ancestors reappear. Fuck what they talking about. I was about to say, yeah. With the Amenti on top, you feel me? With the green on top, man. Yeah, definitely a good set of pieces, man. Good set of pieces from some good folks. Okay. Yeah, this was a collection. Top rings by New Diamonds. Bulky rings from Winter Bell. My boy Meat came through with the handpiece. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Software Thanos in this joint, man. You know what I'm talking about? No, we get this bar now. I never asked for a bar. Yeah, I'm on the other end fiddling around with a mentee myself, AI marketing software extraordinaire. So we talk about marketing and how I really made it, y'all. He said, and how I really made the software is because I took all my years of wisdom when it came to marketing advertising on the back end. So when it came to absolute targeting by age, by demographic, by behavior, by influences, TV shows, music. Now I think that Meta's probably up to about 60,000 data points per user per day. So you can do the math about how many data points they're getting per week. You can ask how many data points they're getting per month and per year. So everything everybody did as far as your credit card usage, I can see that shit. As far as how you use the algorithm, the pages that you stay on too long, the places that you frequent, the zip code that you live in, I know how to reach out to you. Okay. And the thing is, me learning how to reach out to you is to tell you to reach out to your target audience. You know what I mean? This is just something I learned. Okay. So then I have to learn. I can't hate the player. I can't hate the game. I have to fall in love with the system, and the system that is paid advertisement. You know what I mean? I just, I watch how it works. And then you can go to newsrooms. If you go to Meta Developer Newsroom, you'll see what they've been working on as far as the code, as far as the algorithms, on how it works organically, on how it works on an advertisement, and what the advertising platform is truly looking for. So as I put that information weekly into a mentee's is retraining and predicting what possibly could the developers be coming out with from Meta. Look for newsrooms, y'all. Newsrooms. You guys like to study, go to people's newsrooms. Okay, especially developer newsrooms, because that's where developers all speak on the back end. Developers don't speak openly on Instagram. Developers don't speak openly on Reddit. You have to go to the newsroom of the platform you intend to get data on. Now, once we can get all that data back, to a melanated database, we can study our own people, and we can take the totalitarian approach and flip the script and say, okay, now that I know what you like to watch based on your data points, I'm going to fit a little AI sequence in there. If I've been catching you watching too much baddies, I'm going to start putting ads out for goodies. You know what I mean? Because I want to change your mind frame when it comes to beautiful women. Okay. I don't want you to see beautiful women getting into fights and scratching each other and drinking and bleeding. I want you to see melanated, beautiful women dancing in their aura with their crystals, with their waist beads, with their locks, just smelling like, you feel me? So it's all again a narrative control. So how can we take the narrative control? Is we need the same data. We need to be studying the same data. We all need to go take the Google developer program. Take some programs out there. They're free, right? NVIDIA programs. We need to start to take those programs so that we're in the know, right? Techno Tuesdays, we in the know because we're in newsrooms, we're in developer rooms, we're in engineer rooms. And as long as you're in those rooms, the talk of an engineer doesn't sound like Chinese. It doesn't sound like Chinese and Portuguese and Russian at the same time. You're there to able to understand and get hip on the SDK and the HTML and the CSS. And again, that'll help you know code so you can flow code and then grow code when you show code. So, I mean, it is just like that. You know what I mean? Big Techno 26, man. Peace to the family, man. That's how it's going. Oh, you back on mute here. When you get on that phone, man, it's taking you out, man, off this Tuesday, man.
How we sounding now?
There you go. Right back. Let's get it.
We got Malik in the building. Let's bring him on the stage and see what we got. Good brother.
Hey, y'all, I had to get my son. I got to get my son hotspot. So we seem to be in the out of the matrix, right?
Mhm.
That's
But
beautiful. That's beautiful.
yeah,
Let me go. Let me go and
without
pull the screen up, my brother, so we can look at your
okay,
site while we talk about it.
okay, let's do it. Let's do it. So first of all, I want y'all to know, man, this is a international site. It's for everybody. It's available in English, French, Spanish, Mandarin, Thai, and Japanese right now.
That's
Mm.
Uh,
right.
I can constantly add languages on, but those are some of my target markets and clients that I currently have. Um, I built this as a life navigator of ecosystem, 52 pathways of life, which is what the 52 deck of cards represent. 52 different pathways of life. So I built this as an ecosystem where you could, birth date math, birth date science, birth
Mhm.
date birth date cosmos, birth date symbolism. This is the makeup of us, and so
Right.
the numbers don't lie. Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie.
Mm.
So uh, everything in life, nothing is a guarantee, but we do deal in probabilities, and
We
probability
do.
come with the number. So this is all high probability life guidance, high probability data for your business. There are so
Mm.
many different aspects in cardology. We have what's called a life spread. We have a yearly spread. We have a weekly spread. We have a daily spread. These spreads teach us and tell us different things about our lives. So what I did was created a ecosystem where you can get a yearly advisory, you can get a weekly advisory, a daily advisory. In fact, for those of you who may not know or may be skeptical or may be new to it, the daily advisory is free on my site. You can go there every day, and when you wake up in the morning, you can map out your day. You can reflect on it and see, see that it worked, see how it came out, see how it looked. You can also put your business birthday in this site. We got the business advisory. Your business birthday is the date it was filed or incorporated. That's your business birthday. You put it in there, it will spit you out a yearly forecast for the whole year. And when I say for the whole year, I'm not talking about January 1st. I'm talking about from birthday to birthday. In the
Mhm.
science of cardology, your birthday is your new year. That's when you were born. Every year,
Exactly.
your birthday is your new year. So you put that in the business advisory, and it goes right now. I'm gonna give everybody a free play. It's if you go to where it says access code to get full access to the site for 3 days. I'm gonna give y'all 3 days to play with the site for 3 days. It's friends 3 day. That's the word friends, all caps, the number three, and then DAY. That's your free access code. Anybody who is on here listening to this, you know,
Mm.
um, go in there, play with it. The different aspects of it, as I said, yearly, weekly, life, and daily spreads for yourself. Then you got the same thing for your business.
I'm sorry. What was the
It's the
code, my
business
brother?
advice. Huh?
Friends Day.
What
No,
Friends
friends, the
Day?
number 3 day. No, friends 3 day.
Mhm.
Friends 3 day.
Friends,
All
the
right.
number 3 day.
And that would be at the checkout. Oh damn, he dropped.
Yeah, it got to be at checkout.
Friends 3 day. There you go, Malik.
Okay, so yeah, so okay, so yeah, so what I was saying was you got the business advisory. You can do the same thing a yearly, a weekly, a daily with the business. But then I got something called business partnerships. A lot of people be saying, "Hey man, I want to do business with you. I want to
Oh,
invest in you. I want to partner with you." Guess what? You put their
Right.
birthday in here, and it's gonna tell you whether it's a go or whether you need to run the other way.
Mm.
mhm.
Proceed
That's
or proceed
strong,
at
boy.
your own caution. I got another one in here for relationships. The relationship calculator, relationships compatibility. I actually gave the relationship calculator to your brother, Red. And
Yeah.
when we was on the other day, he let everybody know, man, that him and his wife, man, he said they went through a whole fucking 3-hour session down a rabbit hole because it tells you everything. I even got a crisis management or a crisis navigation part to that. If you and your mate going through shit,
Going through
go
some
on there and
shit.
look at the crisis navigation. Tell you exactly what you need to do to come out on the other side in the proper way. So um, a lot of people have problems with their children. A lot of children don't understand their parents. We got the
Right.
parenting guide. You put your birth date in there, it tells you your best parenting style, according to the cosmos, according to the science. Um, um, and I got what's called the decision probability calculator. A lot of us have a hard time making decisions. The decision probability calculator will help you help you make the best decision based on the numbers, based on the probabilities. And all the cards in your life spread in your daily, in your weekly, and different formulas and calculations that the algorithm was built off of. That's beautiful. So it's a whole ecosystem, that can help us in every aspect of our lives.
Yeah, that's hard, brother. Good tag.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah,
Good tag, boy.
yeah, yeah. So
Mm.
you know, um, yeah, so man, like I always tell people, man, there's levels to this, and cardiology is so deep. Some people read at a surface level and think they there and they know it, but man, it's a constant study. I never call myself a master. I say I'm a student because I'm a forever
Right.
student. I'm gonna be 70 if by the grace of the Almighty. I'm gonna be 80 years old and still a student because
That's
because
right.
just like the universe it evolves, numbers and patterns are always evolving, and you got to always be tweaking your shit because even though the mind never forgets, it sometimes fails to recall. So it's about always tweaking, and that's what I'm always doing with this science, man. This cosmic matchmaker thing is a big thing for me because I got so many people come to me looking for love, and they on Tinder, they on Christian Mingle, they on Hinge, they on Black People Meet, and they meeting people based off of, oh, she look good, oh, he
Mhm.
look good,
Off of,
oh, he
but
look
off
what
of
he
surface.
like to do the same things as me. But just because that's so, that don't mean that that's right. So what this does is this takes out the human element and goes straight into the what the science says about y'all connection, and then from there, you know what I'm saying, you could face a high probability state situation, or stay away from a low probability situation.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
you ready to? Yeah, it's time to crack some codes with this, y'all.
oh
I
yeah,
see
it's
Giovanni. Giovanni said, "I'm about to consume 5Gs and go in." Type shit. Like this is that no, because this is an Olympic pool for those of us that are the psychonauts that like to go deep into ourselves. They travel space X inside of ourselves. This shit right here. This is an amusement park.
yeah, yeah,
So yeah, I love it. I love it. I love when things that we speak on or ideas come to fruition in real life, in real time and stuff. You feel me?
yeah. And yeah, blue. Like I said, red. I mean,
Red.
like I said, the red. The cosmic matchmaker, man, is free. Go create a free profile, build up that database, man. People from all over the world. You never know who you gonna meet. You never know what's in store for you. So if you somebody who's single, who's looking for like-minded people, hey, this is what we doing. 1,000%.
I'm right here with Cosmic Matchmaker. I want to walk us through this shit. This is fire. Let's go. Let's walk through it collectively,
So
y'all.
yeah, so
Cosmic Matchmaker.
yeah, you sign up, create your profile, free profile, and as soon as you do, it's gonna start to match you with the people closest to you. Tell it what you want. You can be you can want men, women, non-binary, whatever. It's what I'm saying, it's universal because in the cards there are no gender, there are no It's none of that. A woman can be born a queen of spade, and a man can be a woman can be born a king of spade, and a man can be born a queen of spade.
Right.
It's all about the energy. So this is what this deals with. So you tell it what you want, tell it your hobbies. If you ever been on Tinder and you swipe, you super like, you can do all that. With your free membership, you get 5 likes, and you get one message. So if you message somebody and you want to continue the message, then y'all upgrade to the goal of the platinum plan, and y'all continue that message and do whatever y'all do, ride off into the sunset or not.
Right.
Also, y'all on here, I got what's called an affiliate program. I got an affiliate program. If you go to the menu, click down, you'll see the affiliate program. And the affiliate program allows you to have your own affiliate link, and whoever signs up, you can get up to 30% in revenue. So
No.
I also
That's
created
very wise.
a place that's beneficial for us all.
Now that's very smart.
Yeah. So you have your own affiliate link. Whoever you send it to, they sign, they subscribe, they get a subscription. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You get a percentage.
Nah, people
So
need that.
imagine when we
People
have
need that.
10,000.
Right.
Yeah, give it to you.
Say that again, Malik.
I said, imagine when we have 10,000, 100,000 subscribers, man. It's gonna be a big field. We also have a community forum where you can go in and chat. The community forum feature is there where you can go in and chat. It's in the navigation bar. You can sign up for that free too. Any cardiology knowledge you want to know. I also, if y'all look in the navigation, I got advisors, because I've been advising people for so long.
Right.
By myself. I created this, to take away the human element, to take away the exhaustion. Because whether people believe it or not, when you do these things, sometimes you get very drained, and the money don't be enough. Because how can you put a price on something that's priceless? And to me, this knowledge is priceless. So I created this so that somebody can go on there and get a reading from me. When you're dealing with this algorithm, remember, this is everything that comes out of me. This is everything that I put into it. So you're getting a reading from me, but you're getting it 10 times better because it thinks faster than me, it analyzes the data faster than me, and there's no emotion connected to it.
Right.
So it's tip top. A guy called me the other day. He said, "Hey man, can I get my yearly?" I said, "Well, man, I don't do it no more." He said, "Man," I said, "But you can go to the site." I said, "And if you want a one-on-one, go to the advisors page. I got a team of students, a team of peers that I trained for the last 5 years, and they on there. And if you put your
Right.
birth date in the advisor, it will match you with the advisor that is at the highest probability the best advisor for you."
Wow.
Good
Yeah,
algo.
Wow.
yeah,
You
yeah.
cooking. You cooking.
So
I
if you
love it.
go to the advisors page right now, y'all can demonstrate it. Put your birthday in. Tell me who it match you with, Spin City.
Why are we doing that? What's the discount code again?
It's friends, the number 3 DAY, and it's not a discount code. It's just a free full access 3-day code. Gives you full access to the site for 3 days.
Gotcha.
Well, what I find advisors up here on the right.
Yeah, it should be in the navigation bar, in the where the three sign slots are. If you on your computer, it's gonna be at the top bar. If you on your computer.
So is it supposed to give me the most optimal person that you're saying off the advisory team?
Yeah. Whichever one best connects with you, it's gonna tell you, bam, you match with Victoria.
All right, my birth card is the 5 of diamonds. My best match is a queen, 5 of hearts.
It's Queen. Queen is one of my students. She's the truth. But see, Queen is the best advisor for you. That's what it's telling you. Based off of y'all cards, based off of the science, Based off of all the parameters, Queen is the best match if you wanted a one-on-one advisor. Yeah. Yep.
That's fire.
So
That's fire.
So yeah, that I just wanted something different, man. I got tired of seeing cardiology sites on there where they give you basic information, they give you generic information, the same general meaning for something, but then they just want you to come book a reading with them before they give you more. So,
Man, come on.
So I know Red is big on information, so that's why this site is full of so much information, because I think it's time to give my people the information.
Fire.
If you read, if y'all go to the science, if you see a tab up there that say the science, that's all the education, all the frequently asked questions. What is cardiology? What separates it? Whatever you want to know. What do this mean? It's right there, the education. The average retention rate for people being on my site is 29 minutes today. It's anywhere from 22 to 29 minutes. So you literally can go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Got your FAQs.
Yeah.
Right. You got the power. Yeah, I love it. Yeah. What is power ratings explain?
So the power rating, yeah, it'll tell you. Yep.
It's the cosmic energy available to you during any given period.
That's
Understanding
right.
these levels help you work with the natural rhythms of the universe rather than against them. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's gonna tell you when to pop out.
Yeah, tell you when to stay your ass in the house.
Right. People need to know these things, so you don't be out of alignment.
Where? Yeah.
Okay, you break down the four suits.
Yep.
Hearts, clubs, diamonds, spades. What am I? 6 of clubs, right?
Yep.
The mind. That's knowledge, communication, and ideas. We're the air and we're summer. And I love the summer. That's my best season. Clubs are the mind soup. If you're a club, your life revolves around knowledge, communication, learning, and ideas. You're curious about everything and have an active, questioning mind. So yeah, don't take it serious or don't take it personal when I ask questions and when I inquire, because that's my shit. And I inquire with my mind. I just sit back and let my mind work, and that shit will tell me everything that I need to know. It's almost like a GPT.
Yeah, that's right.
I could prompt it. I could prompt my mind. I could get around somebody and sit next to them and prompt my mind, and it'll tell me everything about them. Everything. That's crazy. Strengths: quick thinking and mentally agile, excellent communicators. Challenges: can overthink and get stuck in analysis paralysis, may live too much in their head and not their heart. Yeah, that's true.
What about in love? What do it say about in love at the bottom, Red?
In love, clubs need mental stimulation in relationships. They fall in love with somebody's mind first, right? So I've always championed the idea of falling in love, utilizing the top-down principles, something that we wasn't told, something that the community doesn't champion, something that even the goddesses and the divine feminine, I don't see them champion that. How to approach a woman from the top down and how to build a relationship from the mind first, how to fall in love with the mind. So once you get to the body or the root chakra, your shit is locked in. You've already opened up all of the chakras, versus from the bottom up where they just hit boots and then try to go up to the mind. A lot of people get stuck at the heart. A lot of people get stuck in the solar, and quiet as kept, niggas get stuck in the throat. You don't never make it to the top. You don't never make it to the crown chakra. Henceforth, why a lot of people don't experience nirvana with their loved ones. They never became one with a person, to whereas you found out what that shit really is about. And I feel that top down is a way to get there.
And y'all know it's also another feature that I wanted to. It's called my teams analysis. It's in the book Business Partnerships, where you can basically take your whole crew. If you got a corporation, you can put all the birthdays in, 3+ people, and it'll break down and tell you where who's supposed to be where, you know, what it's gonna look like, how to bring it to harmony, every single thing.
Where's that at? Where's that at? Business partnership?
That's in the business partnerships. You're gonna see teams analysis. Yep. It's gonna say business partnerships. Scroll down. You scroll down some more. Oh, go back to the home page. Go up. No, go up. You go up some. You'll see the business. There it is. It's down there. You just passed it.
Real
right
slow.
there. Business partnerships at the bottom. Boom. See, click the birthday.
I got subscribed.
Oh, you ain't got the Oh no. Let me give you another code.
I'll subscribe.
Huh?
I'll just subscribe. It don't matter.
Okay.
I mean, if that's what you want me to do.
It's all love, brother.
Yeah. Let me go get you this bread, my brother. You doing your motherfucking thing. I don't need no discounts. You know what I'm saying?
That's love,
take this,
guy.
yeah, take this bread. This shit is fire right here. To be honest with you, people won't appreciate this shit if it's free. To be honest with you,
you know what
I mean? They're gonna appreciate it when this is luxury. This is designer. A nigga go smoke a fucking hookah for $40. Remember, we was working at the spot. And niggas are running and smoke hookahs all day. $40. Yeah, spend some bread on your future. So you could appreciate it rather than that free shit that people just don't appreciate that. This should be reciprocated. Giving all this game, you know what I mean? Game is to be sold.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me refresh it. Do I gotta sign in? I gotta do.
Yeah, you gotta sign in. You probably gotta create your password and sign in.
Okay. And in the meantime, between time, let everybody know how, because we deal with building over here. Can you share with us the length of time that it took to develop this?
Yeah, it took me about 8 months.
Okay.
It took me about 8 months because I had to do so many calculations. Like I tell people, AI is good, but AI can't do it all. If AI don't know, it ain't gonna be right. So you got to teach it. I actually had to teach it everything that I know, all of my jewels, shit that I never taught anybody else because I wanted it to be highly accurate and have the supreme information, because there's a lot of people out here with this cardology knowledge. They make up their own shit, they change shit, they interpret shit they way. But I'm a firm believer in sticking with what was foundated. If it was already brought, just learn it. Learn it to the T. You don't ever have to reinvent the wheel. And so I just scienced it all the way down, and it just took time because it's a lot of coding that goes into when you're dealing with this many numbers and connections and things like that. For instance, like the life spread, the life spread has over 700 different connections between people, and you got to be able to communicate that to the code, and it got to be right and exact. So I just wanted something that people could really understand. Even the layman, even the novice, even a baby can go on here and get what you need. And if you don't know, there's questions you can ask. I got a chat box in the bottom. Ask me a question. If you're confused with something, you can email me, reach out to me, walk you through it.
No, that's fire. So you have a system where people could basically get in touch with you.
Absolutely.
And
question. Yep.
That's great. That's great. Let me lock in. Password not found.
Malik, I would ask you while Red is signing up, do you think vibe coding is dangerous?
Vibe coding is only dangerous. It's only dangerous to the person who's too lazy or to the person that can't think.
I hear that shit.
It's only
I hear that shit.
I'm gonna tell you something. You know, you can call it vibe. People say vibe coding and whatever, but I call it coding because guess what? You gonna sit your ass down there and you gonna have a new respect for developers.
Boy,
I promise you, when you sit down to start and it's 10 in the morning and your woman say, nigga, it's 9 at night. Why you been and you like, damn, I lost track of time. You gonna have a new respect for developers. You ain't gonna just think that that it's easy because even the vibe ain't gonna let you be easy. If you go with the strictly vibe and you ain't got nothing, like for instance, somebody say, create me a cardology system. Somebody say, create me an astrology system, but they know nothing about this astrology or cardology, and they rely on vibe. Vibe gonna go pull a bunch of shit off the internet that's gonna be inconsistent. It ain't gonna be right, and you gonna be looking stupid when you get in front of them gurus.
always say that. Nah, I don't really say it though, but it's like when folks, are in a room of engineers or developers, and trying to speak the same language. It's just like I think vibe coding is dangerous to a point. It's also fun because it introduces people to it. But I just think that, like you said, man, don't be lazy with it. Break that thing down just like you're coding. You know what I mean? You're right.
Just like you're
Just
coding. Man, you'll get so many errors and everything. It's so many layers, man. For instance, like if anybody familiar with cardology, when you go to Robert Lee Camp and all of these other books, they tell you that the Joker birthday, December 31st, is a birthday you can't read for in cardology. But that's absolutely untrue. You just got to have the knowledge and understand. So I created a whole Joker system where the person even born on December 31st can go here and they can get everything that all the rest of us can get.
Heard.
Whew, man, this shit was fighting me.
You in?
Damn. Let me see right now. Yeah, I'm in because it ain't telling me that I gotta buy. It kept saying I gotta purchase. I'm like, I already purchased it.
Right.
But we in. Let me pull it up.
So this teams analysis, y'all, is very powerful, man. Like it's gonna show you how to bring teams of people together beautifully.
Business partnership calculator.
Yep.
Discover if your business partnership is blessed or if you should exercise caution. No sugarcoating, just the raw truth about your business compatibility. Legend. Okay, so it showed, and this is very fast. Okay.
So if you
business,
are you
looking at it? Do you see it?
Did you see teams analysis?
You gotta use teams analysis, bro. It's to go back up and then you see team analysis 3+.
Yeah, click on teams analysis. Bam.
Okay.
That's where you go and get
Hold on, Red.
together.
Don't move the screen. Look up top. You put partnership 2 people. Okay. Here you go. Team. My bad.
Yeah. See, now that's where you put in to get this team together. And if you start clicking on it, it's gonna ask you the person's position, what they do, And then, man, this right here is an amazing piece that I created for corporations. You know, I created it for teams, people that got teams. So because a lot of teams be in harmony, it'd be a lot of bullshit. But if you can understand where to put people, you can make everybody comfortable.
Man, come on, man. That's what's
We
so.
gotta do a whole IRL with you with this, bro. This
Oh
is a
yeah, ain't no question.
demonstration.
Ain't no
This
question.
is
And
a
guess what? And
this
you can do it. You can do a download, print out PDF when you finish.
right. This is one of them hotels where Robert Kiyosaki and them used to be doing. They have the free event at the hotel. Be mad people in there. They got the tables in the back, and he got his book and shit. He'll just be up there talking about, you know, what he was talking about back in those days.
Yes, sir.
Which would be very basic these days. But yeah, man, this shit is fire. Boy, oh boy, is this? Can I put this on my phone too? This mobile?
Absolutely, it's mobile. Absolutely. Right.
You're a legend for this.
Right now, it's not in the App Store, but it's coming. However, there's an app, and you can drag the icon to your home screen.
Okay. So say that again. It's an app. It's in an App Store.
No, it's not in App Store yet, but it is right now. You can take the website and you can drag the you can grab the favicon and grab it and drag it to your home screen so it acts as an app.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fire. Yeah, nah. I'm gonna put this shit to use. I appreciate this one.
Yeah, man. Y'all get on there, put it to use, man. Like I said, in it, y'all, you know, sign up for that Cosmic Matchmaker, man. You might find what you're looking for, you know. But definitely, man, this information that I hope everybody can utilize. I would love feedback, you know, honest feedback, real feedback. A lot of this came from feedback when I was in testing mode. Yeah, a lot of stuff was tweaked, you know, based off of feedback. So I'm always looking for feedback because I'm always looking to evolve, you know what I'm saying, and make it, and, you know, make things greater.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's how the West was won, man.
Yeah.
Listen to your beta testers, man. Listen to the feedback and make your adjustment.
That's right.
Tweak.
That's right.
Tweak. That's what's up. I gotta bring you know the brother Joel, the brother that made the Singing Bowl app. You know him, Malik?
No, I don't know him.
Okay. Yeah. This is good work right here, my brother.
Man, I appreciate
Very good work. Proud of you.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. That means a lot, man. But you know, this for the people, this for humanity, man. I took a year off last November. I did say I got a great following on social, and I always have. And I dismembered all of my pages, deactivated all my pages, and for a whole year I just went into it. And you know, that's where I started putting in the work. I know there wasn't no room for distractions. As a leader, I had to reassess some things and work on myself and readjust my lens. You know what I'm saying? And this is what the Almighty, you know, this is what they gave me while I was in that place.
Where'd you get the AI influence from? Where'd you pick that up from?
Of course, you in blue. Come on, man.
Oh shit. Okay.
Come on, man. Stop. Come on, man. Y'all my brothers. We done had vegan lounges and talk shows. Hey, man, where else I'm gonna get it from?
Yeah, I was just talking to somebody about the Royal Chamber yesterday. This is Malik. This is the brother who is our business partner, who was gave us the privilege of being a part of the Royal Chamber. You know, came with the idea, came with the vision, and that shit happened. So salute to the God, you know what I mean? And I'm 100% with you with this project. You know, it's an upgrade to what you already do.
Yes, sir.
It's part of your tool belt. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Because
yes,
the initial hammer that you got is already a power tool, but now you've added a power drill.
Yes,
so
sir.
Let's get this shit popping.
Man, let's get to it. Man, I appreciate y'all having me on, man. And you know, Godspeed to everybody, man.
Yes, sir. Nice to meet you, bro.
Peace and love.
My good brother. All right.
Yes, sir.
Bill. All right. Peace.
Good tech, more for us, by us, about us tech, man. Hey, man, that's Techno Tuesday for your ass, man. That is the way the West was won, man. For us, by us tech, smart dudes, smart
Indeed.
ladies. That's delivering via the software, via the hardware, via the technology, and the steps of the future. Good stuff.
Indeed. You know what I mean? First and foremost, what a great way to start the fiscal, but with a demonstration of people in real life that is literally taking the information, going low, popping out with results. That's the formula. It's not really hard. And we're in winter right now. We're in the get low time. So a lot of the information that we'll be bringing over the past next shows will be information about how you could get low and get right, and then pop back out when the spring, when the true New Year is here.
True New Year.
Yeah. So it's that time.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
I'm saying yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Close us on
Yeah.
out, man.
All right, let me pull up this song.
We putting Atlanta on alert that we heading outside.
Okay. For the A, for the month of February, right? But we're gonna do beta testing in January. But for the Afrofuturistic month of February, Techno Taco Tuesdays is about to be a thing. So we will be building up, leading up to it, to let y'all know what exactly that is going to look like, what it's going to feel like, and what it's going to taste like. But we have a mixture of food, technology, and music coming together in the A for all of our blurs, for all of our supporters and whatnot, and for all of our small businesses. Picture the good brother who just showed the app having a place where he could demonstrate that app in real time. And we're going to be giving out prizes every single time that we do it on Techno Taco Tuesdays. So I'm excited, y'all. We're enthusiastic, man. Feels like we got it going on. So we got to leave it with the song of the one of the songs of last year, one of the top songs. But you know, music is timeless, so it's just still a fire song. Cambada, Red Pillar, off the Voltron project. Shout out to everybody involved in everything. Shout out to Hits IU. Shout out to Spin. Shout out to the KTL All Stars. Shout out to Brick House. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
You know what I mean? Yes. More fire 2026. Let's go, y'all. All right.
yes, yes.
Peace.
Yo, we got it going on. I'm hit or right on my wrong. Yo, we got it going on. This is for the culture. Yeah. Hey, yo, we got it going on. I bring my niggas together, we transform and become the Voltron. Yeah. We hit or right on all our wrong. Hey, yo, we got it going on. Yeah. Went through the fire, but it lit up my fuse. I'm blowing up like a bomb. Introduce you to God. I'm teaching essentials, I'm operating at my peakest potential. Elijah, he told me to keep it on simple. Through these instrumentals, I speak to your mental. Red, back in the booth, rap to the youth, they was lacking the truth. Back to the seas, they was lacking the roots. Smoke through the trees and they snacking on fruits. Bed, attached to my roof, attached to the roof on the back of the coupe.
Back from the future, I'm back in the loop. Red in the blue, yeah, I'm back on my snoop. Niggas be biting, they cracking, they tooth. Niggas be capping, they lacking, they truth. Put a toe tap in the back of they boot. Battle with nukes, I'm attacking they troops. I wrote these bars in Sumerian text. The legends of Mu on Lemurian sets. It was written in Targaryen text. Came to conquer on my very. Yeah, we got it going on. I bring my niggas together, we transform and become the Voltron. Yeah, we hit it right, all our wrong. Hey yo, we got it going on. Yeah, went through the fire, but it lit up my fuse. I'm blowing up like a bomb. I'll introduce you to God. Back on the mic, was dead on my back, now I'm back on my life. Came back from the future, went back to it twice. When I rose out the grave, they said that dude is Christ. I'ma shine like a star, I'ma twinkle, twinkle as I light up the sky. The whole world was watching on the night I arrived. The Messiah's here, I guess it's finally time. Swear that I hear every prayer that you say. I was there every day. You was scared, letting fear in your way. And them demons hungry, it's a spirit buffet. I'm the one that's on the lightest from. I began before your time begun. In the face of death, you either fight or run. Life a game, I feel like I won. Hey yo, we got it going on. I bring my niggas together, we transform and become the Voltron. Yeah, we hit it right, all our wrong. Hey yo, we got it going on. Yeah, went through the fire, but it lit up my fuse. I'm blowing up like a bomb. I'll introduce you to God.
You got a budget. You better fucking be great. There's no excuses anymore.